Good, beautiful day, everyone. We're coming to you, I think we're technically in Brooksville, Maine, currently, right next to Sedgwick. We're actually going off to go for a hike, but wanted to kick it off here because we just turned down a road. If you can see what the road sign says, it says the Varnumville Road.
We're going on it?
And yes, we are going on it. So, there's a little history here, but let's kick it off officially, Teddy. Let me turn it towards you, honey. Do you want to kick it off officially?
You know what guys not do? You know guys what to do? Grab yourselves aside your...
A tasty treat?
And aside your toys in here. Hands on to your legs inside your socks. Sign at all times.
Okay, thank you, Teddy.
Your children.
Yeah, and supervise your children. So the significance of this, as you know, Teddy's last name is Varnum. His dad is a Varnum. His grandfather, great-grandfather, so on and so on. So Teddy's great-grandfather is from this area, and this is where Teddy's lineage of Varnums come from. And sadly, I never got over here all that time that we had Teddy's what would be great-grandmother. Teddy's great-grandmother, Jeanette Varnum, she had stories of Sedgwick and this area, and sadly I just never had a chance to come over with her. And of course at the time I didn't have Teddy, and didn't know we'd be passing on the lineage here. But yeah, Teddy, this is where your roots are, your Varnum roots. This is where it all stems from. So what a cool thing to be turning down Varnumville Road. Now, Jeanette would always tell me, we always called her Nana Fly. Nana Fly would always tell me about Varnumville. I thought she made it up, guys. I really did, Teddy. I thought Nana Fly made up the term Varnumville. But she didn't. She didn't. So here we go. Here we go down Varnumville. Going down to a sanctuary to go hiking. But let's see what else we can fit in.
It's gotta be on Varnumville video.
Our Varnumville video, huh? Well, good afternoon, everyone. Yep, it is 12:28 p.m. It is technically afternoon. We're coming to you this afternoon from the Holbrook Island. I think it's called Sanctuary or Preserve, and now I've forgotten. And I'll look that up after this clip, and then I'll tell you. It is either we're still in Brooksville, Maine, or we're very near Brooksville, Maine. There is a beautiful sanctuary here with a ton of hiking trails. We're going to do this Goose Falls trail first, and if we have time, we might go do another trail. Just seemed like a nice, short, easy trail that might allow us some more time afterwards. We're also working on our checklist. So when we get out of the car, boots on, then hats on, sunscreen, bug dope, insect tick repellent. I know it's just a short trail, but trying to get back in the habit of always having my pack on, carrying water, carrying snacks. I also have my clipboard in it with our nature guides and some scavenger hunts if we ever want to do that, and minor first aid and all of that. So I believe it's less than a mile, but it's beautiful weather here. You couldn't ask for better weather. It is like probably high 60s, if not low 70s, but there's a nice cool like ocean air coming off the water. So let's go give this Goose Falls trail a try. So it is just called Holbrook Island Sanctuary, and yes, I do believe we are still technically in Brooksville, Maine. So let's go check this trail out. Teddy, are you ready, honey? I don't mind if you go first. Another safety feature I recommend, whether you're hiking by yourself or even if you're hiking with friends or your children or whatever, let someone know where you're going. We did tell my mom, aka Teddy's grandmother, before we approach the trailhead. And then also another habit I'm going to start getting into, if I have signal, or maybe ahead of time, is I have a chat for my Facebook group, Teddy's Tribe. And in the Life is an Adventure chat, which is kind of our general chat, I'm going to start doing kind of a hiking kickoff. Check in and check out, you know, and then check in, just telling people when we start the trail, where we are, and then when we finish the trail. Obviously, if we're ever someplace that doesn't have signal, I won't be able to do that. But I do want to start making that a habit. You should always let somebody know where you are, because you never know what can happen. Cute little trail. Look at the ferns, Teddy. Ferns are all up now. Some ferns can. Not usually, but new discovery. We have nature power. Okay. I've mentioned this on previous hikes. Teddy often uses his imagination a lot when we hike, and he mixes it with almost a video game realm. Wow. I stopped to take a picture of Teddy and I forgot that he wanted to start either wearing his sunglasses or bringing sunglasses with him too, to protect his eyes. So I do have an extra pair we gotta remember to clip to the pack, because it has a nice case to it too.
It's got full power. That's way of black wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You did it.
You did it.
Let's play the trail continue.
Huh, that doesn't really look like a trail. But if you look straight ahead, there's a blaze on the tree, huh? Yeah, would that be a clue? Yeah, look for the blazes. So, the time of this filming is Memorial Day, and I wanted an activity today that would not be crowded. This was the right pick. It is beautiful down in the sanctuary, and even driving in, I saw a few people, but not overcrowded. Whereas like Teddy had originally requested Fort Knox, and when we came past there, the parking lot was out the door.
Look, I'm glad we're not going there. Maybe tomorrow or another day.
Maybe another day.
Maybe tomorrow or another day we'll go there.
You are getting beautiful views. I do believe what you're looking out at is the Goose. So I do believe like the Castine area is on the other side, where you may have seen us in some recent videos. We were over in Castine a few days ago, and I found this sanctuary and set of trails on All Trails. It's an app I recommend if you want to get some good details about hikes. It is kind of tilted.
But it's still alive. Guys, look, all of these. They could blow up in the energy. But, don't worry. These things, they will do it for you. If you use the adventure, then you will eventually come out where you want to do it. Ah. Is there a loop trail? Eventually loop back around?
I think it is a loop.
Hey, another one goes.
Oh, you like these. Oh, I'll watch you walk across, and then I'll have you come back and get your picture.
Okay.
Good job keeping your balance. Sometimes too, one foot in front of the other. Yeah, or how you're doing it. You're doing great.
I don't think I'll come back across that.
No?
No, but you can take my picture here.
I can, okay. It might be.
Don't go across this, but first I got this wobbles very much.
Look, it dumps straight down into the water.
Ocean.
I bet there's a little tiny falls on the other side there.
Oh, falls? Waterfall!
Tiny one that probably dries up soon when summer comes in. I don't know.
But then eventually it will unleash.
Some stuff washed up on that rock. Oh, look at the view here, Teddy.
Really near the ocean now.
Yeah, actually, I believe this is the Goose River, honey. So Castine, where we were the other day, is like over in that direction.
If you feel like we're on an island, Mom.
Well, it is called Holbrook Island, so
Island.
neat. There's a dock over there and a beach. And we could go out on these rocks. It's a little slippery today.
Oh, I can? Oh, I'd like to try it, but I will try to.
You're going to try it? Just be very careful because some of this first part of it is very slick, honey. I'm sure today we'll find another spot too.
There's another spot probably up ahead.
Okay. I don't know, but that is brilliant. Can you come back and tell everybody what you just told me this habitat is?
Yeah.
Come back a little bit closer so they can hear you.
Coastal woods.
Coastal woods. Without any prompts, he just goes, "This is coastal woods, Mom." And I go, "Good job." Look at this gigantic rock, Teddy, with all the moss all over it.
Oh, I will go get a closer look at it.
Go ahead, as long as you do it safely.
So trail time.
Social trail time.
No, this is a social trail, but I will. I want to get a social trail, but I will want. I think, guys.
I did just pull up all trails. It's 0.9 and it is an out and back, not a loop. But a cute little trail nonetheless, huh, Teddy?
Yeah, oh. This is not wobbly, but this is really careful on it. But this is not wobbly. Try it.
You're doing great.
And then move it up and down a little bit. Will you put weight on it? Weight on it? That's what makes it wobble. What was it not the tax rate was small to the end, Mom. Ooh, whoa. The more wobble, Mom.
Yep.
Can I film?
You can.
This is Teddy Cam, everyone. Now you're going for a nice place. Oh,
Yeah, out in front of you.
yeah, I will.
There you go.
Thanks. Okay, sorry. Back to my talking. So we are going on an adventure, everyone. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Oops, sorry. Everyone? Okay. Good.
Snack break. Oh, it's not. He thought it was. Guess what? That's like a piece of a dock that I think washed in, honey.
Hey.
It's styrofoam. That's a piece of a dock. But I do think these rocks, look at that. Do you want to step out on those?
Yeah. Don't let me hold the camera while I'm doing it.
No. But speaking of cameras, actually, I'm getting a new GoPro. I'm going to have the GoPro 13. And then Teddy will be taking over filming with this GoPro 12 a lot. And then we can have sometimes 2 cameras running. Wow, what a snack spot, Teddy. Wow.
Oh, no way way to go down.
Well, I don't think you need to go down too close, because...
Hey, I found a way.
Oh, you did find a little beach.
Of course, you have to... Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect, Teddy. What a gem. Let me give you guys the full view here. Wow. Gorgeous. So that's heading inland, looking up that direction. And then that's heading out, eventually dumping into the Gulf of Maine. As we have our snacks, Teddy and I were just having a conversation about where we really are and the water in front of us. Teddy was asking if it is brackish or salt, and I was saying at this point, actually, when you look at the map, plus you can tell by the aquatic plant life, that it is more salt than brackish. And I'm sorry, there's a weird shadow going on right now, but I wanted to show you, like, there is Castine, where you saw us a few days ago. And here, as you can see, this is basically the mouth opening out into like Penobscot Bay, which is part of the Gulf of Maine, which is part of the ocean. So when you go upstream from here, you are entering up into the Goose River. So for those of you who like seeing kind of a map built into our filming and stuff to show you, there's a good little look of where we are. Like if you wanted to look on Google Maps yourself, or Maine Atlas, or any of that. I'll even zoom it out a little bit to show you. Brooksville is over there. And then I'll really zoom out to show you where we are basically in the state. Trying to do it so I'm not doing it too fast here. So the blue dot is us. So yeah, this is ocean water. This is not even brackish. This is, I would guess, primarily salt water. How was your orange?
Good.
Do you want your fruit snacks too?
No.
Okay.
I'll wait until we find another standing area.
Okay.
Bye.
But what a lunch or snack spot. Teddy's waving at those people coming by in their boat. He's gonna work his way back down to that little beach he was playing on and play down there for a while before we continue on. All right, gang, here's just one of these shorts that's just a little taste of Maine. There's like an interp sign. I haven't seen any other interp sign out here, but that's interesting. So I don't know. I just thought to check, see if there's a cache out here. And there is one very close. So when Teddy comes back up off the beach, we're going to take a few steps back and find the geocache. The trail does keep going for a ways and then we'll turn back, but at least I thought he was coming back. Yeah, he is. He's examining the log. Oh, okay. Hold on. He wants me to take his picture. I'm just going to mention, though, we decided we're going to grab the geocache on our way back because it's an out and back trail. So we're going to come out here to the turnaround point first, and then we'll look for the cache when we come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's excited. A little bit of some step up.
I love going up.
I know you do. Just slow and steady. Use your hands if you have to.
My sweet walk is gonna be good.
Go up through the crevice, honey. There you go. Perfect.
And a swing on the tail.
Wow, this trail has a lot of beauty to it.
And hills.
Look at this, Teddy. This is so you, isn't it?
And hills.
And hills. Rocks, hills, trees, the ocean.
Taste things.
Teddy's things. I would have gone up the left side, but that's okay.
That's fun.
That was fun. I'm so glad it was fun.
It's very easy.
I'm so glad, honey.
Hey.
Teddy was headed right up the rock hill here.
That's not very funny.
Look at the beautiful, like, moss or lichen or both. Hold up a bit, Boo, please. Wow. And we certainly chose right for a Memorial Day, for a holiday hike. There's nobody else here. A lot of other places would be really crowded, especially since we've had like days and days of rain. Everybody, whether you're a guest here to Maine or local, we're a little tired of the rain and happy to be out and enjoying the sunshine. So yeah, a lot of places I bet would be crowded today.
Mom, can I have my picture?
Sure, hold on. Look at the fungi and stuff and the plant growth on that big boulder. And then look down here like the carpet of moss. How beautiful.
It just covers the trail.
It does. It's a carpet. A whole carpet
Big.
of moss.
It's a big carpet. Now we're not on the bed of water anymore. It's a big bed. They're sleeping.
Sleeping.
They're losing hope.
So many great views of the water on this trail too. Look, it makes a seat.
I'm going on this.
He is so happy with the amount of rocks this trail involves, huh?
Yeah.
It's like a big rock wall, Teddy, isn't it?
They gotta just put some things attached to it and let you climb up. This is a big circle. And that one, that. Can I have my picture?
Just a minute, I'm gonna get the shot of.
What? It looks really deep, Mom. But eventually one day it'll dry up. But then eventually it will come back again.
Depends on what its source is, honey. If it has an ongoing good source, it might trickle all summer, and if not, it might dry up a little bit. Always look for the blazes, I'm reminding him. There's one there, and if you go a little ways, Teddy, there's another one right down there that I spot. Wait for me there, please. Do you spot it right in front of you now? No, but he doesn't. If you found it, now you found it. Bless you.
Yeah.
Wow. How cool, huh? We should be getting close to the turnaround point, I think. Oh, there's a staircase, Teddy. Yeah. I think we can walk down on the bridge and then we can walk back. I think this is our end point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll retrace our steps after we enjoy the bridge and go back.
Yeah.
How fun.
Whale crossing.
Yeah.
This is another
entrance to the Goose Falls Trail. Let's go down and take a peek.
But also a walkway for a hike to the bridge.
Holbrook Island Sanctuary State Park. That's part of our state park system. That's funny because when I just did a check-in on Facebook, it came up as a state park. There you go, Teddy. Another one for your Maine State Parks checklist that you wanted to work on. That's exciting. So if you're doing this, and I'll remind Teddy, this is a road, so we'll stay right on to the right and be mindful if we hear traffic coming.
Wow.
What do you think?
Good.
We'll come across and we'll take a little look from the other side there. This must be Goose Falls, huh, Teddy?
Yeah. I found it.
Come see. Oh, look. So if you were coming from this entrance, they do have park brochures.
Oh.
Right there. We'll have to take one for Teddy's scrapbook, huh?
Let's take this one.
Well, no, not a whole bunch. Hold on. Let me help you, honey.
Oops.
Yeah,
Okay.
let me help. Sometimes Teddy, he grabs a whole bunch. I will help. We did get our brochure. That's the good part about having the clipboard in my day pack. Then I could stick it in and it won't get all crumpled. We're admiring this for a few minutes and then we're going to retrace our steps. And I don't know that I'll film too much going back because a lot of it is just retracing, but I will let you know at the end if we found the geocache.
Yeah.
What a cool spot. I don't know if I showed you too much out this way, so. Teddy, you can cross with me if you want to, honey.
Oh, God, that's the beginning. Starts way up there.
Look.
Yeah. Hey, basketball. Oh, no. They're taking over the building. They're going down the stairs. Oh, no, they're going on the hallway. They're ignoring that west floor sign. Oh, no, they're going down the stairs. They're taking over the building.
You're so silly. Are you ready to start retracing back?
Ready.
Okay.
Hi.
Hiking here, don't care, huh, Teddy? We did find the cache. That was a super fun find. It was a bigger container, which usually means good swapping, but there was nothing worth swapping, so we did not trade in, trade out this time. But when we went to relook at the cache, I realized there was one way back at the bridge where we turned around. So I think we can drive to the bridge. So we are going to try to do that after we wrap this up. But what did you think, Teddy, of that hike?
Good.
Good? How would you rate it?
I'm downloading a new version of King.
He's playing a game on his phone while he
I'm downloading a new version.
A new version of the Kingdoms game. Okay, how would you rate the hike, sweetie?
10 out of 10.
I agree. We were walking back, we were talking about it offers like everything. There was parking, easy to find trailhead, easily marked trail. There was a lot of shade, nice rocky surfaces, a nice place to sit and have snack, a geocache. It really, all across the board, reached a lot of our markers. So we do want to research other trails in the area to come back to another time, but we're going to close this one out. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I'm Christina. This is my son, Teddy. We're a mom and son team.
Yeah.
We do a lot of this stuff, nature hiking. The other half of our channel is the coasters side, which is theme parks and other stuff. We do a wide range of family-friendly activities. We're a Christian family, a homeschool family.
For voice tats.
Okay. He's shouting out the group. I haven't got there quite yet, Teddy. You can also find us on Hammocks to Coasters on Facebook. We do have a Facebook group called Teddy's Tribe. You can also find me on Instagram if you want to kind of donate to help keep the adventures going. There's links there's stuff in the description. I do a buy me a coffee, Venmo, PayPal. I have channel memberships if you're interested. Any of that helps kind of keep the channel building. Please consider hitting a thumbs up. Please consider leaving a comment. If you really like our stuff, please share about us with your family and friends. Keep that logarithm going. Help us grow. We're really striving, huh, Teddy, to get over that 1,000 subscriber marker. Do you have anything else you want to share, Teddy, before we close it out?
Well, please love games, super legends, and have my snacks. You never know where a trail or a coaster you'll find us on next.
That's great. You never know. I love that. That is going to be our new closer. You never know what trail or coaster you're going to find us on next, Teddy. Good job. Great imagination on that. All right, gang. See you later.